Alrighty, everybody. So we just headed into this passageway cave. You have to think that this is probably a place where the smugglers are hiding a lot of things. Note to Kairos. Boss, I found this out here on a poor schmuck. This isn't from the stash. I'm not Vaughn. I know the rules. Wow, excuse me. Absolutely disgusting. I think you can just instantly consume it. Who would put rotten tomatoes and rags inside of burlap sacks for no good reason? Right? Oh. Well, there's definitely a second floor down there. Dagger, gold, poutine. Wooden yeah, look, they got all kinds of smuggled goods in here.
Easy. This place is hungry
A
for
booby-trapped chest. Why on earth would they booby-trap their own chest in their own cave that they should be defending? Right? Kind of silly, no? Alright.
No one's stopped me yet.
Bone Spike Boots. Evasive Instinct. You have a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws as long as you are not wearing armor or holding a shield. Refined Vaulting. Jump distance is increased by 1.5 meters. So who does not have a shield or wearing any formal armor? Me and also Karlak, correct? What boots am I currently wearing? Acidic surfaces don't affect you. You're resistant to acid damage. I mean, that's not bad, but I think the other boots are much better, right? Much better. Why would I not want boots that are going to give me a +1 to my armor class and saving throws? And then they increase my jump distance as well, right? As that's a special move. I mean, what about Karlak?
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
She already has disintegrating Nightwalkers. You cannot be enwebbed, entangled, or ensnared, and you can't slip, and gives her Misty Step. Never mind. But of course, that means she doesn't need this. She already has Misty Step. So... She really doesn't need an amulet at all, honestly. I guess we'll give her this. Lightning Blast Pendant. Which she doesn't really need. Yeah. I guess we're going to give them to me.
Long road ahead.
There you go. I'll take the gold. I don't want anything else, but I'll take the gold for sure. Alright. Okay. I guess we're heading down. Will there be any more enemies down here, do you think? A walnut. Wow, a walnut is 2 camp supplies? That's something else. Tell no one. Smuggler's Manifesto. So, the rules, don't forget, stick to the Sword Coast if you don't want to trigger an all-out war. No backstabbing, no ratting, no stealing. You get what you're given, no skimming off the top. Trust that you'll get your share. Highest value goods come first. Don't go shuffling bread if there's a jewel rush. Keep the camp tidy. Oh, an apple is worth 3. A molded cheese wedge is worth 2. Molded cheese wedge. Tell no one. Tell no one what? A map pointing to a secret breach in the wall of Worms Rock Fortress. It looks like it could lead to the prison, and from there, the inside of the fortress itself. Now, wait a minute. This would have been an alternate way into the fortress. But we already have a way into the fortress. He invited us in, did he not? So do we really need that? Or was this supposed to be only if we weren't invited into the fortress, right? Mark says, have I really played the game more than 100 hours? As of the end of today's stream, we should be right there. Like, between 99 to 100 hours. So, yeah, technically, yes. Excuse me. So, do we want to try to sneak in a different way? Unbeknownst to the people there? Or do we want to just keep doing what we were doing? I honestly don't know. But I guess now we've done everything this direction, correct? Yeah, looks like that's it. That's the end of that area. So, I guess what sucks is I guess we fast travel here. So what is the alternate way that they're talking about? Maybe if we jump down here and go to the right. See that? I think that's exactly what it is. I think if you investigate this way, maybe there's a way to platform to the right over there, and then you can get in an alternate way. And that might be the way to go if you don't want them to know everything about you. You sneak in and do what you want, rather than worrying about them knowing your every move and maybe leading into a trap. I don't know. I guess we can go investigate it. Man, my nose, I know I just took a break, but my nose is bothering me. If you guys can bear with me for a second, I'm going to blow my nose. It's really bothering me.
When you met the drow.
I don't mind him. Honestly, strength.
Which means we're getting a real.
Don't you two have rocks for brains? What were you Hear me. Jerez's caress also has rules. I am not going insane.
In a brothel.
Okay.
Pleasure house.
It's got private rooms,
Delight.
music, and
Oh, okay.
folks.
That's better.
And if a
Chat's very quiet today. I don't know why.
pisses me for a
We're approaching the 100-hour mark. And by the way, after today and one more stream, I'm going to be playing this game way less, because we're going to be playing other new games like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth way more. It will still continue, all right, but it's going to be way less, way reduced, okay? Just so everybody knows. But I don't know why chat's so quiet today.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me?
You told me the armor was
Must have been 10
involved.
legs. It was. I can't believe you
Did you
tried
see
to
how
find
far
out
the
what you
watcher threw me?
madman.
You hear that?
Where to dinner?
So, we already were over
Is
here.
expecting you.
And I think what they're insinuating is there's another way to do this.
Audience chamber.
See? Like, there's a reason why there's a hole. You gotta use Featherfall. And you jump down here. Is that it? That's it. There it is. That's the alternate way. Right there. There's a hole in the wall. There's a hole in the wall. So who had the
Pride of
Featherfall
the
spell?
gift.
Someone has it. He does.
Lord Gortash is expecting. Please.
Alright, what now?
It's a hell of a jump.
My old fishing spot. Spent more than a few summertide days here.
So now we can go in this area here.
Only a few head colds and a tongue lashing from my worried father.
Yep. And we only knew about that because we had gone into the cave the other direction. Now, is there anything else around here that we can do? Maybe we go the other way, too? There might be some... What's this? There's a ladder down. Where does this go? This is a new area. Okay, let's check this out. There's all kinds of shit. What is going on? There's so much content in this game. It's insane. There's something over here. There's a beach and some ships. Arrows, Murgrass, Belladonna, a wooden chest. Oh, shit. Okay.
Hot foot.
Booby
Place
trap.
trapped.
All right.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
So you don't, just so you don't forget, I'm pretty sure between the guards, the arrows, and the jugged thunderbolt, you never survived to read the note, but in case, I want to make sure you know that you did to deserve all this. Remember that shiv you stuck in my leg when you turned me in? That's why. Enjoy your escape while you can, arswipe. I'll be coming to haunt you in your sleep? What? I don't know who that's written to or what that's addressing. No idea. Must be some side plot I'm not aware of. Maybe there's a this is a quest or something, but I don't know. Okay. I received a tip, by the way. A $5 tip. From Thomas. I'm able to join your live chat again after YouTube randomly unsubscribing from the channel. Yeah, I forgot to mention this morning. I was going to, but we talked so much about Baldur's Gate 3 on the podcast today, I forgot. So just so you guys know, FYI, there very well may be people being unsubscribed to YouTube channels again. This is something that has traditionally happened many times over the years. And what I mean by that is you might be subscribed to a channel and then not go to it for a little bit and then come to find out you're just not subscribed to it anymore. Now, my channel, the bummer about that is you need to be subscribed for 24 hours to talk in the chat. So there's been people who, they get on, like, let's say, for example, oh, I just haven't been around since January. I'm coming back now because you're playing a game I want to watch. And then they realize I can't talk. I'm unsubscribed. That's what happened, actually, to Thomas here. He said he'd always been subscribed to my channel for the longest time, watching my content. He's been a long-time fan. And all of a sudden, he just randomly got unsubscribed for no reason. And he didn't do that. The game just did it by itself. Or not the game, excuse me. The website, YouTube, just did it by itself. So how stupid is that? How screwed up is that? A rusted key? I wonder what that's for. Maybe that was for the chest? And we didn't need to do the lockpicking? Maybe. So anyway, be careful. You're going to want to check from time to time to make sure you're still subscribed to the accounts that you like. Very well, you might be wondering, gee, I wonder why someone hasn't uploaded in a while. And in reality, it's not that they stopped uploading. It's that YouTube unsubscribed you so you didn't get any notifications for any of their content. And that's a common thing. Like, that used to happen all the time. And tons of content creators pooled their resources and information together to prove it to YouTube. And YouTube used to deny it and be like, no, that's not true. That never happens. And everyone's like, then how about all this data we have here? And then YouTube claimed that they had fixed it. But I guess not. I guess it still persists. And I'm not shocked to hear that. The thing is, when you have an entire an entire website run by algorithms, you're going to have issues like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never going to be foolproof that your site works. It's all automated shit. So at any time, an algorithm could screw up or work not as intended, and then boom, there you go. And I think that's what's happening with a lot of people. How do I get down to this beach? Ah, here we go. 'Cause I want to see what's on this beach. We haven't been here yet. AR2V 2333 says the annoying thing is you're not able to see a history as such to see which channels you were even unsubbed from. So let's say you were subscribed to a channel for a while, haven't checked out your YouTube in a bit, you go back, oh, now you don't even know who you used to be subscribed to. No history to see that. How nice of YouTube, right? No, my parents do not watch my content. They never did. They don't care about it. A smoke powder arrow and another potion of featherfall. Cool. Is that it? Is that all that's down here? We went all the way down here just for that, huh? Looks like it.
Oh, what's that?
Wait. Oh, look at this. A mouse hole to the worm's rock cells.
Way too big.
So if you could become a mouse, you could go in there too. So there's tons of ways into Worm's Rock. Tons. There's the main gate with the invitation. There's the way into the cells, the sneaking around the prison, and you could become a mouse as well. So there you go. Alright, well we have druids, but we're not doing that. Like, we don't have druids in the party, nor do I intend on doing that. So I think we should go through the cell on the other side. The prison hole we saw. Probably the best bet. Probably what we'll do. That way we can all go in, not just the druid, right? Because if you're a druid, only the druids can do that, right? Not everyone can do that. What happened? Why aren't they coming? You guys could jump up here. If I could jump up here, you could jump up here. That's ridiculous. They better follow me. Actually, if I just go inside, they're going to teleport to me anyway, aren't they? That's part of Will's quest. Don't worry about it for now. What is part of Will's quest? And what is this? We're finding something else here. Look, what is this? Let me save quick. What is this? We found another ladder. Is this another back way in? It is another back way in. But it's locked and I can't open it. I can't open it because we don't have Asterion with us, and Asterian's an idiot who didn't follow. Right? Come on, Will. Finally. I don't know why you wouldn't do it. How stupid. This AI sometimes is incredibly dumb. Alright. So we gotta have Asterion open this door. So we have a million ways to go. Like, who knows what the real way to go in is, right? They were busy skipping stones along the water. Wow. Useful party members. Alright. I guess we'll try this way. Since we just stumbled upon it, I guess we'll try this way. And see what happens if we sneak in this door here. Because this seems to bypass the jail cells. Alright, let's regroup. There we go. Here we are. Let's save and let's see what's through the door. If there ends up being a bunch of enemies to aggro to me, we'll probably go around to the cell way instead. But let's find out.
Never mind.
Oh, fucking fuck already! Shit, back out the door, you idiots! We might be okay because we have an invitation, so maybe we're okay. Are we okay? Let's find out. Yes, we're fine. We're absolutely fine because we have an invitation. So in what circumstance would you not have an invitation? Right? I don't get that. It seems like you just got invited right in. Is there ever a time when you wouldn't have the invitation and you're doing this on your own and you have to sneak? What was that?
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it
Yeah,
now.
I didn't do it. You're fucking stupid. Here's my defense. I didn't want to fucking steal it. Your game auto-selected an item in the environment and did it because it's dumb. That's my defense. Bad game design. Incredibly bad game design. That's my defense. Good thing I loaded. Or, saved. Stupid shit. Okay.
Can't give up now.
down, villain. In the name
Villain?
of the Steel Watch,
How dare you
aggressive
call me a
action
villain?
will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
I'll keep things peaceful.
The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest Patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, but a moment. The Blade of Frontiers graces our halls, and he's wearing his devilish best.
Huh.
My father. He's here.
My
That's
friend,
him?
forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. Ah, and my old friend, Karlach. It's no wonder your victory was so decisive. It's lovely to see you again.
Ash, that's right, she knows him.
I'm sure it is.
We'll catch up once we've covered more pressing matters. Thorm's netherstone, more to the point. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding...
Yeah, but we have the prince, so we're not going to
together,
get turned.
we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Why is the crown failing?
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
What kind of understanding do you suggest?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
I'm not afraid of her. What are you getting at? If she wants my blood, she'll have to find me first. Perhaps she and I can be allies. What are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
So, he doesn't even trust Orin either. Alright. So, what do you propose?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my Steel Watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say?
Wow.
Shall we be allies?
Once again, so we have another option.
No deceit. This alliance could serve us well, And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Ah, we have a lot of options here. Look at this. We can do an insight check, a wisdom roll. As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, Ketheric. I'll defeat Orin and shall be allies. I'll think about it. To the hells with your pact. I'm going to try an insight check. Wow, I hit it dead on. All right, let's see what the insight check says.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Yeah, but you know what that means? It means that he knows he can't beat Orin. Like, he knows unless with help, he will always be stalked and hunted by Orin. So he's terrified right now. Absolutely terrified. He needs you to take her out for him. It's just weird because the first answer is correct. He was supposed to be allies with Ketheric and Orin, yet they abandoned Ketheric to fight us. Ketheric died. Now he's turning on Orin. So it's like, what kind of ally are you? Obviously, you're not trustworthy. It seems like he goes with whatever benefits him the most in the moment. Sure, right now, the best thing for him is to have us go kill Orin. So maybe he's well-intentioned now. That doesn't mean that once Orin is dead, that he's not going to then turn on us and want to take us out, just like he's doing to Orin now, right? So, I mean, shit. So many... there's no real good answer here. The thing is, even if you say that, this is different from the oath with Raphael. Raphael's oath is a pact bound by magic, correct? It's an actual contract you sign. You're not going to have a contract with this guy. You could say one thing and then do another, correct? Because, like, what I'd like to do is fool him, but then again, I don't want to get locked into anything. So, like, I'd like him to think we're on his side, but then we're just going to fucking do what we were going to do anyway. We're going to go get that hammer, remember? We're going to find whoever this is, the Hellcaster, the Hellcrafter, whoever it was in the city. We're going to go get that goddamn hammer. We're going to free the prince, and we're going to try to work into that. But if I want him to think we're on his side. I don't want him to then be skeptical, right? That we're, you know, because if I say this, then likely he's going to be more skeptical. He's going to think, well, he's not on our side, right? This is tricky. The other thing is, he even admitted, if you go with me and you side with me, Will's father will always be a slave. Everyone will be. Everyone's going to be a slave to the absolute forever. So everyone will just be a subject. Obviously, you want people to have their free will back. So obviously, I'm either going to say, I'll think about it, or yes. I'm not going to say no, because that's going to turn him into an enemy, right? And I don't want to say this one. I want to say one of these two. But I'm not sure which. But before I pick, FYI, I received a $12 tip from G. Delabate. Doesn't Gortash look like a Final Fantasy reject? He looks like a very bad knockoff David Bowie, is what I would say. Like, they were going for a Bowie look, and they failed. There you go. He's David Copperfield fused with David Bowie. That's who he is right now. Right? There you go. So, I'm going to say, I mean, I either want to say yes or maybe. But I don't know. Like, I really don't want to say yes and then be locked into that because I don't know how the game works. I don't want the game to lock me in. I'm going to say I'll think about it, no promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless.
Oh!
Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find.
Ho ho ho!
An imposter? But who in the hell's...
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
That's very interesting. How am I supposed to find Orin if she can change her form so easily? See, here's the problem with inviting too many fucking people into your camp. Absolutely, it's gonna be one of two things. I'll tell you who it is. It's either the kid or the cat. It's either the kid or the cat. That's why you can't interact with either of them. They just stand there talking. It's the kid or the cat. One of those two is the doppelganger, for sure. Absolutely, 100%. How am I supposed to find Orin if she can change her form so easily? You, Orin, Kendrick the Brain, what was your plan? Let's say that.
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
Wow, it's a complete religious scam plotline. Excuse me. Where did you get an artifact like the crown?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it.
We already know the answer. He doesn't know that we know. Very clever.
More importantly, just. Now, come. Be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
All right.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
All right.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Nod.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints
We don't want to start any trouble here.
Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
All right. Well, we certainly have a lot going on right now. It pretty much would have been an awful idea to attack him here, because you could have, but all of his robo dudes would have probably attacked. And I'm sure there's quite a lot of them around here, so probably we did the right thing there.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
Seems like an absolute fraud. I'm impressed. He wormed his way into the most powerful position. I'll say he seemed like a fraud.
Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
Evidently not. When people are scared, they'll do whatever it takes to feel safe. People are mostly fools. Say that.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates.
I guess so.
If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
Alright. Now we have tons of quests to do, right? Like, now I think we have the freedom to actually wander around in the city if we want. Now that we talked to him, I think we have to just leave. Return to Miss Zora, the Blade of Frontiers. Confront Lord Gortash. That's going to be for if we want to start that plot to fight him, but we don't want to do that. We want to get into Baldur's Gate, and we want to interact with tons of people there. There's going to be a ton of different quests, I'm sure. Can we speak with Will's father? Who the fuck is this? Lady Alia Durinbold? Lady Ruth Lineker? Who the fuck are they? Lady Eschvelt Guthmir? Huh? Lord Rugger Shatter Shield. So anyone in camp can be the imposter. That's something we got to figure out. Like, we have a million things to do, to figure out, right? Like, it's a crazy amount of stuff to do right now. All right, let's talk to the Duke.
Truest of souls, bathed in her
He is
light.
completely mind
There is a
controlled.
fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his,
Yep.
then falls quiet.
100% he is mind controlled.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
Baldurian. By the gods, what have they made of the city's great hero?
What is a hero? If not an actor for the greater good?
Wow.
Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
No. This isn't him.
Yep.
This is the tadpole talking.
Of course.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
Uh,
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
call on your tadpole and explore Ravengard's uncertainty. Let's try it. Alright.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard, the real Ravengard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then?
I'm here to help you. Floric sent me. Who? Excuse me. Holy shit. Who's Floric? Who the fuck is Floric? I don't remember who the fuck that is.
Help me. The Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Punished? Gods, what has he done?
So, she's the lady you met in Act 1 at the burning building. Oh, I don't remember that at all. This ain't gonna work now if I do this, right? Maybe it will work.
Within Ravengard's memories, you find Councillor Floric. She is confined in a cell.
She's in the prison.
Right here in Worm's Rock.
The
Ah.
sun rises, true soul. Are you ready?
She's in the prison and we can break her out.
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words. Like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
Could it be true that the Duke allied with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Interesting. Did you know Stelmane well back in the day?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different.
Ah.
Even with the aid of a cane. Each step she took was a struggle.
What happened to her?
Every word she spoke took great physical effort.
What the?
A stroke victim? I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
She had a stroke? Ah, I lost perception, chat. Gone before a time, it sounds like what a tragedy. Still was suffering. Maybe death was a blessing?
Not a tragedy. A calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
How does it feel to be a devil? That's it. So basically what he's saying is, she didn't just die, the Emperor killed her. The Emperor was in cahoots the whole time. So he thinks the Emperor was actually going to try to take over everything, but then this guy stepped in, taking over the Elder Brain, and he's now, you know, overcome that plot or whatever, like overdone it. Oh, what's this? Free the Floric. Alright, I want to do this. I want to talk to Mizora. I don't know why Mizora's even here. Right? What does she have to do with being here? It's weird. Why would Mizora be in the castle with everyone here? This is odd.
Perhaps a mint wine.
It said downstairs. Now how do we go down? This way? Yeah. Why would Mizora be downstairs?
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Poor thing. You've had a tough go. And you don't know the half of it. You see, Gortash has had your father...
What?
relocated.
We just saw him. What are you talking about? We just saw him upstairs. So I think this is a problem. There's no way they had him relocated anywhere. This is a problem, right? Yeah. So that's a hole in the plot. He's literally standing upstairs. So, but now watch. Now he'll be gone. Now he'll be teleported, right? Where have they taken him?
To the slaughter, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think
Doesn't make sense. He was just
there's
there.
no way to save him.
This doesn't make any sense.
Is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
What is she talking about? None of this makes any sense. He was literally upstairs. He's gone now? They teleported him out of the room. What? He was literally right here. We had a conversation. We go downstairs. Now he's magically gone. Oh, they fucked that up bad. That's insanely bad design. That makes no sense in any way whatsoever, dude.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Where do you think Gortash took your father?
I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Mizora will be waiting. Until then, may my father keep safe. Whatever coop he's been flown to.
Yeah, this is a problem. It shouldn't have been like that at all. He just disappears from the game now magically. That is really badly done. Well, I can kind of understand why people complain about Act 3. I mean, there's a huge problem right there that made no sense whatsoever. I assume if we keep going, that's how we get into Baldur's Gate, correct? Now, should we try to free Floric while we're here? Should we go back to camp first? It seems like at this point, you've got so many different ways to go about stuff, right? And I don't really know what would be the better way. Dark Gaming, how could you say there isn't a problem? He's literally standing in the room. We have a big conversation with him. We walk 25 feet away down a stairwell. Mizora's there. Oh, he's gone. He's been whisked away to somewhere. No, he's not. He's just up fucking stairs. Then you go back. Oh, he's magically been teleported away. He's gone. It's a problem. This should have happened later in the plot. Later in the plot, she should have appeared somewhere to say that he was taken away. Not when you just talked to him 5 seconds ago and he's literally behind you, and then the game despawns him. That's incredibly poorly done. So, yeah. They could have done that 10 times better, and they didn't. They just didn't care. Alright, anyway. I don't know what to do next. Should I just continue on into Baldur's Gate? Would that make more sense? Should I go back to camp? Should I try to free Floric? Is there a way to free Floric without aggroing everyone in the castle? You know? I don't know. They escorted him out after the coronation. We just fucking talked to him after the coronation. Stop. Stop. Stop the defense force. Stop the Larian defense force. They fucked up. Okay? It's okay to acknowledge the game's not perfect. Still great. It's not perfect. That's a flaw. That's something they maybe could fix later. That should not have been like that. Stop right now. Okay? Anyway. Floric has a time limit? What? A time limit? Oh my god. Do we even bother with this? This is how we got in. So how do we go downstairs? Wait a minute. We have to go the other way, don't we? We have to enter from the other direction that allows you to enter the prison, don't we? I think that's what we have to do. So the prison entrance is over here. The time limit is 5 long rests.
This area is restricted under orders of Lord Enver Gortash. Intruders are subject to deadly force.
Okay. I'm being told if you go back to where Missouri was and keep going, you'll find a way further down. Okay.
I never.
Okay. So they're on the other side. How the hell do we get across?
The city fell under Gortash's charms without him casting nary a spell.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Well, most people are idiots. You could
He's
lure
right.
them into a dragon's maw if you promise a bag of sweets.
The people aren't stupid, Astarion. They're scared. Gortash
What? Oh, what are you doing?
Now, what did I stumble upon?
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
Persuasion. I persuaded.
Please, that won't be necessary. I just needed gold.
He was stealing? Oh, wow.
That's
we
all.
caught him. Needed it for what? I need gold too. Give me yours. This goes no further. Needed it for what?
I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke.
What's got them so spooked?
You haven't heard. An army is coming. They're saying it's unstoppable. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this.
Oh, let's see. Is he capable? Get a grip, you're a soldier. I've heard enough guards. I spotted a thief. Give him money or take his money. You could give him money. You could take his money. We could do a nice deed. We could rob. We have so many options. Fuck yeah, I'll do a good deed. I'll give him some money.
Really? You'll just give it to me? Look. Hidden up on the roof, you'll find all the stuff I stole.
The roof?
You can have it. Thank you. I'll never forget this. Never.
So we have to go back the way we came from. Now I'm over encumbered. How could I be over encumbered? From what? Wait a minute. I gave him... I gave him money and I'm over encumbered. What? How did I gain weight by giving him money? What is going on? I don't understand what's happening in this game anymore. This is bizarre shit. How could I have gained weight by giving him my money? It moved your stack of money to your main character from your other characters, and then it over-encumbered you. Oh my god. Of course it did. Very logical. Ay, 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 ay. So there's seriously, like, nothing I can, like, put away besides dye that would, like, help me here. Like, here, I don't need muddy red dye. That reduced my weight a ton, too. Wow. I guess the dye is super heavy. Did it move it to camp? What did it do? I don't even know what it did. Did it move it to camp? Maybe it did. I hope it did. No, it just moved it loose. Okay. Almost. We got a couple more. Ugh. Oh my god, there's more. Look. At least we get to hear nice snoring in the background. How entertaining. Oh, yes. Oh, what fun it is to do this stupid bullshit now. Alright, we did it. We're down to 74. I guess that's good enough. At least we're not over encumbered, right? Alright. Well, he says go to the roof. Now, how do we get to the roof? We saw a ladder up in a previous room. Don't ask me which one it was, but we definitely saw a ladder up in the previous room. So maybe we go back and we look for that ladder. Where in the holy hell was the ladder? Right here, right? Maybe we can go up this way. No, I mean, there are platforms up here, but it doesn't look like you can climb to the rooftop from here, so that's a no. How do we get to the rooftop to get his stuff? The roof is inaccessible. The roof is inaccessible. There's no way to get to the roof from this room, it doesn't look like. Right? We had been up to a higher area. This isn't where I came from, is it? How did I get in here? Audience hall? The audience hall door over there? Well, we got a fast travel point, so at least we got something out of being over here. Stairwell down must go to the prison. This loud stone. This is now how you get to the roof. Oh, really? The items on the roof are worth less than what you gave him? Don't bother? Okay. I guess we should go down and see if we can save what's-her-face then. Alright, let's save. Let's split the part. I have to actually use the restroom quickly. And we'll continue on. Alright, cool.